I'm back with Geoff again, and it's been a little bit because once I got the Vault Raid quest finished on Geoff, I went and messed around with some of my other characters. Got another one all the way through on the Settler side, and I have one that is getting ready to go on the Raider side, who I think is not actually going to split any of the gold with Foundation. But today, we find ourselves at the Atlas Observatory because there's a community event going on right now. You see, there have been mysterious rumblings on the radio that suggest that the Brotherhood of Steel is coming to Appalachia again, but like a different group than the ones that got wiped out from Fort Defiance. I'm gonna move my survival tent over here real quick, because currently the goal of the community event is to donate a bunch of just general stuff to help build up the Atlas Observatory. And right now what they want is steel. And apparently you can donate it in chunks of 250. Did that work? Okay. It cannot be donated from inside your scrap box. You see, I have a bunch of steel. More than I really need for ammo. I don't think that went down at all. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take out 1,500 of it. Immediately become super encumbered, but that's fine because we're just walking over here to this box. Walk over here to this box, and deposit it. And then we're going to poke around a bit because this place has changed. Originally we had a quest from Commander Sophia de Guerre to go up here and find some transmitter logs or something. I forget, it's been a while. But that quest has been moved even. Yes, I do want to deposit these supplies. Hey, we got a thing. Yep. Yep. Cool. So every time you donate steel, you get one of these boxes, which unfortunately I don't think you're able to display on a shelf because that'd be really fun. What is in a box of various rewards for donating supplies to the Brotherhood? I think it's the same as from the holiday gifts, the Christmas presents that were incredibly problematic for the game in terms of dupers. But we're going to see what's in them now. 50 caps. Clearly the game is still processing that I picked up some other ones.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
supplies are really starting to pile up.
A person. Hi.
It might not look like much yet, but with your help, we can get there.
What's your deal?
Hey there, stranger. Name's Dorsey. Russell Dorsey. What brings a vault dweller out this way? Oh, here to help the Brotherhood?
What are you doing here?
I heard the broadcast and came out here to start getting set up. Get things in order before the Brotherhood arrives. When they get here, they'll find fortifications, supplies, and their first recruit, ready and waiting.
Oh, buddy. I really hope that they are one of the more benevolent wings of the Brotherhood. How'd you know us from a vault?
You've just got the look about you, really. Too clean for a Wastelander, even under the dirt, if that makes any sense. I haven't met many, but you're not the first. You all have that didn't grow up in the radiation sheen. No offense intended.
It's the fruit hat, isn't it? I bet it's the fruit hat. Anyway, what's going on?
Happy to. Oh, I could use a break anyway. What did you want to know?
Just kind of what you're doing here. Why are you doing this?
Honestly? I feel like I've needed this my whole life. Dad was Navy, back before the war. Always said it straightened him out. Gave him purpose. Growing up in this, I wanted something more. If the military still existed, I'd have joined that, but that's all over now. I wanted something bigger than just surviving. This feels like what I've been waiting for.
Alright, man. Well, I guess that's your call. What's with the robots?
Found them here when I came out. Pretty hostile bunch at first, but I learned a trick from a guy that used to work for Robco. They've got a maintenance back door hardwired into them. Tricked them all into thinking I ran the joint, then put them to work. Pretty good, right? Got them doing a lot of the heavy lifting and such on the project. Makes my life a lot easier.
That's fair. Okay. What do you need doing?
Message they broadcast was kind of garbled, but it seemed clear the Brotherhood has chosen Atlas as a base. Makes sense they'd be looking to have supplies waiting when they get here. A group like that's gonna want to be operational ASAP.
That's fair. You don't even know these people, though.
Well, maybe you're right, but they're the good guys, you know?
Usually.
Here to help. I like that. Besides, you should care about other people, whether you know them or not. Kind of a no-brainer to me. It makes the wasteland worth surviving.
All right. Well, thanks for the philosophy lesson there, buddy. I already know about the Brotherhood, but what do you got?
I'm no expert, but I could try. What did you want to know?
How'd you know about them?
I left Maryland, headed west, and hooked up with some of the original Foundation folks. Once here, I did patrols for them, scouting for supplies. Ended up finding some stuff the local Brotherhood left behind. That led me to Fort Defiance. Scary
Fort Defiance,
place.
you say? I'm looking for that.
I had to move quick, but I'd found some logs and records. Frankly, I got a little obsessed. It was like the Round Table and Dad's Navy stories all together. Now they're coming back.
All right.
No
well,
problem. Hit me.
What can I do to help here? Or no, I already asked about that. You know what? I'm out.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
I'm
Well.
glad to see more people excited about the project.
Okay, so I can deposit there too. I can deposit at any of these. I wonder if anything different happens if you deposit at one of them. Woo!
Had to chase some raiders
Stash
off
box
the
and
other
stuff.
day.
Nice.
Yeah. Scavenger thugs.
I mean, the Brotherhood is great and all, but they've got their fair share of problems. They tend to be pretty inflexible when it comes to actually helping the communities that they patrol. You see a bit of it in the Appalachian Brotherhood. They really just went full tilt at the Scorch Beasts and wanted to go it alone and kept demanding supplies from all the other factions. It obviously didn't work out great for them. Does that count as a glowing rad stag? It does not. Sorry, one of the challenges for today is to kill a glowing creature, and you know, we'll probably find one of those. Note to self, railings. Okay, well, yeah, Dorsey, railings would be smart. Unless the Brotherhood can hook you up with some power armor. Like Geoff's sweet set here. Oh god, clipping through the wall. Anyway, we were looking for the location of Fort Defiance, and the best lead we had was that Abby knew about Camp Venture, a place that used to be a training ground for the Free States and then later the Brotherhood. And it's over here. I know where Fort Defiance is, actually. It's right here. I've been there. But for the sake of the story, we're going to fast travel down here to Big B's rest stop, where there's probably going to be some nasty floaters and super mutants. And yeah, we'll walk over there. We'll go the overland route and do it legit. Oh, also, we still have the Queen of the Hunt daily. If I have some time and feel like it, I will... Yeah, there's floaters. I don't like floaters. I'm gonna leave them alone. It's level 70. That's level 70. We're gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. Over here is... Oh. Do you count as glowing? Are you glowing? You're glowing. Hey, it's glowing. We got some score. Ow. Come on. Come back. You're very annoying, you know that? Thank you. you very much. And I believe up here? Yeah, up here is treetops, one of my favorite locations in the whole dang game. I'm over encumbered. I was only unencumbered because I'd eaten a pepperoni roll at the end of the previous video. Interesting. Alright. Let's drop a few of these fusion cores. We don't need that many fusion cores, is what I've decided. Can I just want to get sort of up in this tree? Around we go! Okay, fine. Around we actually go. Yeah, well. Okay, so I don't actually know what I got from that Atlas Donors provisions. I got something that encumbered me. I think my the feed where things would be showing up is broken today. I'm gonna drop some of these mines and stuff that I never use. I gotta use more grenades, is what it's looking like. Well, I'm now alone on this team. Anyway, this is treetops. And often there's something guarding the base of the... Okay. Well, treetops was a... I mean, really just a big old treehouse. Why did I pick that up? I should not have picked that up. Anyway, I'll probably hang on to the other gnome. Where's further up? I know there's further up. Ah, yes. This place is a bit of a maze, but I love it. Oh, and I still have picklock on. I don't want that. I want those things. Boom. I think... Now there we go. There's the top. Yeah, it's like a very convoluted little settlement. I would happily pick up more of the stuff, but I'm very encumbered in power armor right now. And that said, I do want to show off one of the great things that Geoff acquired recently. I got score for something. Cool. But it's the Chemist's Small Backpack. Look at that ability. Reduce all chem weights by 90%. I have 160 pounds, or 150 pounds of carrying capacity now, which is pretty good. So now I can actually go ahead and pick most of this junk up and scrap it at the bench that is right there. But I love the look of this place. Like, if I could build a camp that looked like this, oh man, I would be thrilled. Like, look at this! Look at this place! It just keeps going! Oh, paint cans. Those are good for lead, which Geoff always needs for more bullets. Also, Bethesda, when are we gonna get to build this gramophone! Wow! I want to build that gramophone. The word just completely left me for a minute there. Scouting report. Made as far north as Mosstown, Skirt Harper's Ferry and Berkeley Springs, both too dangerous. Mosstown is bordering on collapse. Raiders are spreading out down the divide. Scorched in the bog. Stay up in the tree, wait it out as we have been. That didn't work out. Hey! A magazine! Nice! I don't know what that one does. Things that scrap for lead. Things that scrap for lead. Yeah, just like... I love this place. I want a picture up here. Okay, I definitely saw the microphone and the guitar still for a second there. There we go, I like that. I like that a lot. Saw a flash of green over there, which suggests that there's a Scorch Beast flapping around and trying to murder folks. Where's that? If I can get to that armor bench, then I can scrap all the stuff I just picked up. Nice. I'm almost out that weekly now. Alright, now I can get back in, and we can go on our way. Eventually I'm gonna get some, I guess some slightly better Raider power armor. Because, let's see what, no, it's all level 45. Okay. I'll be able to actually put some mods on it though. The mods are just really expensive. Hup! Boom! The advantages of power armor. I'm encumbered? Really? 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 Whatever, I'll just be encumbered for right now. I've probably got some heavy food to eat or something. I have 41 glowing meat. One moment. Just for a moment. We're gonna turn on Super Duper. And even though I've got Through Hiker 3 on, which will reduce the weight of all food even when I'm in power armor, uncooked meat is heavy. So we're just gonna cook all of this. One day we'll get a bulk cooking option. It's gonna be great. Alright, so that probably helps a bit. Honestly, I'm not even sure what it could be that's messing with me so much. I have a bunch of gunpowder. But, that's like 2 pounds. That is like 2 pounds worth of gunpowder. Whatever. I'll just start eating and drinking stuff with reckless abandon. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. We'll just eat glowing meat like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, this is Camp Venture. Cool. We're coming up on the shooting range first. Shelley's letter. Remember how crazy you said I was joining with the Brotherhood? I want to be able to hack it, quit within a week. Senior Knight Wilson treats me like I'm important. Who's laughing now? Oh, I'm sure there were no unforeseen consequences of that. So the Brotherhood are and always have been a military force in the Fallout games. But this, their main stronghold, has been reduced to, you know, a haven of Scorched. That's all. Up. That's you. Give me my harpoons back. Hi. Alright. That was fun. No, use the grenades. Use the grenades, Geoff. We just had a talk about grenades. We just had that talk. And generally, maybe use other guns. There we go, that's good. Huh. Alright, more power armor that we don't need. So this is where the Brotherhood held court, as it were. Formation of the Brotherhood of Steel. What do we got?
Appalachia online, Captain.
I know most of you love America. Good old red, white, and blue. But those of us who served at Mariposa know something. America failed. Not because of its citizens, who lived clean lives filled with hardship in a never-ending war. And certainly not because of its fighting men and women. God bless them. No. Its leaders failed us. Senators, generals, presidents, all those bastards. Their failure almost destroyed all mankind.
Technically true.
But I look around here, and I see survivors. People too stubborn. People too damn ornery to die. We've fought, and we've endured, and we finally have a small patch of safety. But having a home isn't enough. We need something more. What we need is purpose. We cannot look to the America of old for that purpose. We have to build our own. So tonight, as we break bread together, let us forge together something new, something strong, something we can be proud of, something we can build upon. We'll preserve what's best of what's come before us and use it. And one day, we will reclaim what was lost. Let us forge a brotherhood of steel.
Alright, Roger Maxson was, I think, the first elder of the Brotherhood of Steel. Just the first leader. They like their fancy pseudo-Arthurian titles. And, you know, I could have looked for the password, but no. I don't wanna. I just kinda don't wanna. Instead, we're just gonna go right into here. Oh, I hear a bobblehead somewhere. Somewhere nearby. Hello? Are you up top? Well, I hear it, and I'm not seeing it, so that sucks. Sounds like it should be right in here. Anyway, I believe we have an Overseer cache here. Oh, we need to be picking up pieces of power armor to scrap for a daily quest. Overseer's log.
Overseer's log, Camp Venture. Just who was this Brotherhood of Steel? Survivalists? Former army personnel? They took their training and their call signs seriously, that's for certain. Organized, efficient, access to hardware? You'd think they'd be ruling West Virginia by now. But they're
Nope.
gone. If they're following military logic, then they'll have a fortified headquarters somewhere. And a leader. Someone who knew what they were planning.
I don't think I can use that terminal in power armor. That bobblehead is going to drive me nuts. It's to the left of here. It's like... It's like either it's right... Aha! Explosives bobblehead. Woo! That might be useful for Geoff in the future. Anyway, I believe this is the quartermaster's quarters. Oh, I did just unequip my lockpick perks like a chump. I'm just gonna keep them on until we make it out of Camp Venture here. Nah. Come on, come on, come on. So I think I've talked about it a bit before, but the Brotherhood of Steel has not always been the shining knights in power armor that people like to make them out to be. Hey, free minigun. They have been portrayed a number of different ways over the course of the Fallout games. Particular note is their portrayal in Fallout 4, where they were honestly a bunch of genocidal bastards who basically just felt like anybody who wasn't pure and clean of radiation could be safely wiped out and no one would care. This is much earlier, and admittedly, that version of the Brotherhood is the farthest flung in the future that we know of. And depending on who you side with in Fallout 4, you get to blow up their airship and send them packing, which is really fun. But we are looking for preservation of technology, another holotape we picked up in there.
Congratulations, Appalachia. Paladin Taggarty told me of your victory at Huntersville. I know it was costly, but future generations will thank you, as I am thanking you now. It makes me proud, but that's not why I'm calling. One of the Brotherhood's standing orders is being on the lookout for valuable technology. Anything that would help us in our efforts. But as I look in every direction, I see chaos. The lights are out, and men have become little better than barbarians. Civilization. Civilization is something I think of every day. I know Lizzie is probably sick of the word by now. To rebuild that, to reclaim that, our successors are gonna need the secrets of the past. And those secrets are in danger of slipping through our fingers forever. So far, our scribes have been tools to help protect our knights and maintain our bases. That needs to change. The Brotherhood is gonna be more than an armed fighting force. We are going to be the guardians of civilization. So we have to grab every schematic, every holotape, every book, every goddamn note that holds the building blocks of the old world before it is too late. Our scribes will hold on to them, preserve them, perhaps even progress beyond them. And the knights will protect them like a hard shell around a precious seed. One day when the time is right, that seed will grow, and a new civilization will be born. This is why we were born. Don't you see it? Helping your fellow man is a good goal, a soldier's goal. But this, we will be the catalyst that changes the world. I'm sure you have questions. Paladin Taggarty is fully briefed. I have every faith in you, Appalachia. Elder Maxon, out.
So really, the only reason that Elder Maxon was even in communication with Appalachia, because he's affiliated with the Brotherhood back west, is that for a little while, satellites from the old world held out. Once those went down, and there are logs to this effect in Fort Defiance itself. No. Stop. There was a moment when basically the lights went out, and communication with the West Coast and the rest of America became impossible. I'm going into this particular building down here because that whole preservation of technology bit that Elder Maxon was on about there culminates in a quest. It takes you down here, a repeatable side quest to turn in technical data. Storeroom report. Half the cams are returned. Yeah, basically all the names and trappings of the Brotherhood helped morale a lot. Yet this is where I'm supposed to go, and I really thought that I could get the quest before I go to Fort Defiance, but I guess not. So, that leaves us with the matter of where Fort Defiance is. Oh, hi. Thank you. I honestly kind of forget how we're supposed to find that. Before the war, this place was just a survival skills training camp. It has to be somewhere, right? I know where it is. I could just go there. I've been there many times before. And we're gonna go without the power armor for a hot minute here. Because I'm tired of being encumbered. Alright, okay, really, like where... Saved reports, Fisher... Promise, try tracking, just left with some supplies, ripped off the folks. Okay, Kelly... I believe committed suicide. Tex Rogers... Yeah, someone got... Yeah, okay. That didn't really help a lot about the Brotherhood. Letter to Tommy. Hey Wilson. Deploying tomorrow. Graduation. Fort Defiance needs men now. Makes sense to me. Defiance is the old Allegheny Asylum. Lord knows we have to be crazy to go there. I know it won't mean anything to you, Tommy, but ad Victoriam. For all our sakes, ad Victoriam. That is the catchphrase for the Brotherhood. So now we know that where we need to go is down here to Fort Defiance. And I've been there before, but because technically we haven't been there on video, I'm going to split the difference and go to Huntersville and walk down from Huntersville. Besides, fast traveling too much just makes the game like you can go faster and everything, but you're gonna miss all the scenery, all the cool stuff. And now we can actually put Defiance Has Fallen back on our... Hello? What? That person has an ally at their camp that has just left. What? What? That's confusing. Oh, and their camp's up there. Oh, that is not up to building code, I'll tell you that. Hello? Oh, settlers. Okay. You're fine. What's up, folks?
Need some new clothes. I'm getting really muddy. Hey, stop messing around.
Okay, y'all
So
don't
what's your
really
story,
talk
Dweller?
much. Is this supposed to be an encounter where some baddies show up and I help you? I mean, there's some real nasty stuff could definitely appear. We are in the Savage Divide. It has the name for a reason. Oh. Oh. Raiders. You know what? I'm
Somebody there!
mad. Y'all didn't really appreciate me in the Vault raid, so... Yeah.
Finally. Nice day.
We good? We good. Can I speak
Outfits
with
like
any of you?
yours sure are popular lately.
Have you seen my tools?
Sore all over.
Never mind. Just
Blowing
spotted
this
them.
place up is hard work.
Clean up this.
Are you
fix
serious?
that.
The Blood Eagles are a dangerous offshoot of the Raiders. They don't get along with the
Really?
Brotherhood.
No help from y'all?
This place up is hard
Now that
work.
people have come
Normally
back to this
that would
area, they'll
be
all
something that
wanna be
would give
setting
me
up
some
places
bonus
like
reputation with the
Foundation.
settlers. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. We will head on down the hillside here. Oh god. Okay, I really thought I was going to take damage there. Over there we have the big old monorail elevator. Which is how the big monorail tracks over by Foundation got supplies. It's a rad scorpion. Oh, I didn't put my non-lockpick perks back on. Oh, that sucker's gonna come right up here. You are definitely a glowing creature, so that's good news for me. What?
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have
Oh,
been
I know what that
removed.
was.
Check in with me from time to time. I may have
Yeah.
additional assignments for you
That's
to
a daily
carry
quest
out.
that you can get from going to Watoga, and I've been into Watoga, and I guess I've picked up the quest. And the thing about the quest is it just involves clearing stuff out from a random location on the map. Yep. And it's just there when you log in, and it's very easy for folks to accidentally complete your version. This is the Freak Show. It is a place where raiders set up just a little zoo. A bunch of dangerous stuff. I think there's often a cap stash over here where they had the... Dang it! Where they had that mine. Or no. Oh well. Oh, there's a camp over here. Oh. Random guy. And there's also the monorail elevator, which we do have on our map. What am I looking at? What is bouncing down the hillside? Oh my god, it's a soccer ball. I think I knocked a soccer ball from the Freak Show all the way down this hill. This is what we're doing now. We're following the soccer ball wherever it goes. Oh, don't get stuck. Really? That's a bummer. That's better. You might say, isn't this a waste of ammo? You would be right. It is. It is stuck on this tree. I don't think there is any saving that soccer ball. Yeah. Let's see. So there is... Someone's got a camp right here. I want to say that there is a resource node that is a junk pile? Yeah, I think there is. And I think they're set up at it. Yep. I know way too much about this game. Oh, they have a vendor. Alright, I know they have a vendor because I looked at it on the map.
Well, life is too short to be part of a crazed murder gang.
Well, none of that's helpful at all, so we will move on with our lives. Anyway, this is Allegheny Asylum. This is Fort Defiance. They are one and the same. This area out here is where an event called Line in the Sand happens. And I think I recorded video of it at some point and I stitched it into an episode where we did the event and where we actually trolled some people doing the event because... And you can see right now, in the distance over there, someone has plopped down a survival tent. If you put down a survival tent somewhere like there, I don't really know because I don't really care. It will just cheese the spawn locations for the event, so you'll just get like a wave of like 30 scorched, all spawning at the same time, just kind of in midair right here. And so then the people who are trying to farm the event for experience and junk will just kind of all sit in a circle and all just passively farm Scorched, and it's the dullest thing in the world. So me and my friends like to mess with that because we think it's dumb and people shouldn't be doing that and they shouldn't be allowed to do it, and it should be that easy. It shouldn't be that easy to mess up the spawning. So we like to troll that. Anyway, this is Fort Defiance. It's an insane asylum. gonna start with the harpoon gun. There are 2 friendly dots. Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Ah! Fuck you!
Do you mind coming back later? I really just need some time alone. Forever, actually.
What is your deal?
It's my sister. I thought I was over this already. She took her final stand here. At Fort
I
Defiance.
don't think I've ever met you
Should
before.
have been here with her. I'm such a coward.
Well, that's a bummer. Can I help you at all?
Aside from bringing back the dead, no, there's not. But I appreciate the offer. Take this. It's better off with you than me.
Alright, well, I don't know what he gave me because that's broken. So, what is this?
This is Allegheny Asylum. Or rather, Fort Defiance.
Okay,
That's
I don't...
what the Brotherhood of Steel called it when they
Defiance
took
against
well,
Scorched
just
Threat.
because you
Defy, they're all dead. Yep, okay. Yeah, this guy lost his sister and has come here and just wants to die and hates everything in himself and the Brotherhood and...
Why should I be? I've got nothing to live for anymore. When the Scorched came to Appalachia, I ran away. Kaede wanted me to join the Brotherhood with her.
Okay.
Now I see it's better to die for something than to live for nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I have things to do. Oh, hey. This door's open. This door is actually the first thing you have to do when you get into Fort Defiance. You have to find a way to power up this door, and you have to hit the power breaker that is connected to it. But, you know, this is Geoff, so of course the door's already open. Oh, here we go.
If you're hearing this, stranger, I'm dead. The Brotherhood
Yep,
is
that's
dead.
rough.
But I'm relieved. Relieved there is someone, anyone, alive. I honestly don't care if you're Chinese, American, or whatever. You're a human being. Listen, I don't have much time, but the Scorched are more of a threat than you can ever imagine. You have to find a way past the security I installed. If you're former military, all you need is your government-issued military ID card.
Oh.
If
Great.
not, find a way. I know. Some ghost probably isn't very persuasive. But look past your own skin and consider there's so much at stake. We did. And that's why I'm going out to die.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Ad Victorium. Scribe Grant signing out.
Generator's out of fuel. Thunder Mountain won't hold out. Yep. Tried my best. We all did. Power's flickering. Have to go. Ad Victorium. You need to get to the top floor. We can work on that. Yeah, Forbidden Knowledge. There we go. It is the quest that just appeared on the right. It only happens after you have completed Defiance has Fallen and gotten here. Nice protective lining. Brotherhood of Steel. Under armor. That's a slightly rare plan. And recruitment blues. So now we just gotta take this here elevator up to the top floor.
Only registered Brotherhood of Steel personnel allowed past this point.
Cool. So now we just gotta figure out how to become a registered member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, see, normally you would have to do this whole dang quest, or not quest, but progress up through this side of the asylum. But Geoff doesn't, so that's cool. We just get to find our way up. Having marsupial helps a bit here. Wow, it's really calm in here right now. Okay. Dead stuff, dead stuff. Dead bits of bug. Okay. So yeah, before the war, or I mean, immediately after the war, the asylum was used as a base for a group of survivors, including, I want to say, like a school class on a field trip or something, and because the asylum had been decommissioned, and all of the inmates had been evicted to the abandoned bog town, basically. It was not the best plan, but it came down to the conditions in the asylum were inhumane. And so, rather than fix them, they decided to just send all the inmates home. It was a great plan. It was fantastic. Worked perfectly. Definitely didn't result in a bunch of really paranoid people moving out to the bog town and trapping it relentlessly. Everything in here is dead. That's cool. Yep. Geoff's just gonna waltz right on through to the objective, I guess. So for right now, this is as far as we can go. Again, we hit the elevator. It's got a laser grid. We can't get past it. But there's a personnel terminal, and we can use this to register new personnel. Valid U.S. military ID. Okay. Making it so civvies can be registered to stop belly aching. Alright, well, fine. We need to get past that somehow. And while we're here, we have an Overseer's log.
Overseer's log, Allegheny. A mental asylum as a last stand against the Scorched. Brave, crazy, and crazy brave. The Army way. At least I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood had former U.S. Army members, judging by the security systems. If only they had survived. What I wouldn't give to have a few of America's finest watching my back right now. As it is, I'll have to find out how they were planning to combat the Scorched on my own. Once I can figure out a way through these doors.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh boy. Nope. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's excellent. That is... I love seeing tries reset. R-I-U-T... Nope. R-I-U-T... Nope. 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 I feel like I've picked almost everything at this point. That it? No. Okay. Let's try that again. Can we try that again? Oh god, Geoff is really not good at hacking. There we go. Open the door, please. We have a fusion core. We have some weapons. I'll take that gunpowder, but most of this honestly isn't terribly useful to Geoff. Geoff is a heavy weapons guy. So yeah, we need to find anything we can that would help us locate preservation of technology. We've already listened to that holotape. That was Operation Watoga. Aborted. Once we have the Scorch Beast under control, we can consider forays into Watoga. Watoga being the automated city of the future that really didn't work out too well. These military ammo bags are fantastic because they scrap into ballistic fiber, which you need to repair most armor. No more satellites. It's been so long since communication fell with Elder Maxon and Lost Hills. Paladin Integrity is amazing, she truly is, but I miss the Elder. Yeah. Maxon was good at the inspirational speeches. Squire Evelyn's journal. AWOL for days, came back pleased as a peacock. Filed out, grabbed his gear, walked straight through the security door. Yep, only military personnel. Camp McClintock. Right. We need to go to Camp McClintock and complete basic training. I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm just gonna level with you. I really don't. I really don't feel like it. It's a fairly drawn out process. I will probably do it at another point, just not right now. We're kind of close to leveling up, but not really close. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop back up to my survival tent here, and I am going to waltz right on into Camp Venture, drop off that technical data that I've had in my inventory for God knows how long, and I am going to deposit it and reap the rewards of that as these random people continue leaving and joining the public team. Hope the Scorched haven't respawned. That would be a bummer. Not an obstacle, just a bummer. Ah, they have. Okay. Go away. Oh, I've noticed that there's some smartass on the team sharing cannibal, and I don't really feel like eating a corpse right now, so I won't. Does that mean everything here is respawned? It does! Hello, friends. Everything respawned. Alright, now we drop it off, and we complete Forbidden Knowledge. It is a repeatable quest, though, so every time we find tech data out in the world, we can turn it in again. And there are some pretty rare rewards from this, but we're probably not going to get them. We did not. That's fine, though. Anyway, from this radroach-filled hole in the bottom of Camp Venture. Oh, I thought I heard footsteps. This is Geoff, signing off. Till next time.